How's it going, everybody? I've been working on getting some stuff done around here, making some inbar for some new pipes. I repiped this, so now both of these will dump into this pipe, which goes straight up to my tank, dumps in using the Ender IO tanks for my way of pulling and pushing the fluid into the Gregtech pipe. And I'm making more pipes so I can bring the oxygen back down out of the tank to my roaster here. So that's what's cooking over here at the moment, and just about there, which I'm going to set it to auto pour while I record here. There we go. Why'd that one come out? That's weird. There shouldn't have been. Oh, wait a minute. I bet that's the nickel. Crap. Yes, it is. Alright, make sure that's set on redstone. Give me that. You get back in there. And now it won't pour until 2013. Alright. Got a little bit of work done out here. Figured out my pipe pump problem. Like I said in the last video, I thought it might be that I needed 2 windmills to get the power up to the right speed. Give me one sec here. Turn game sounds down just a bit. So I've got this here set to speed and pulling lubricant in from my regular line, and bevel or shaft junction to take these two and add them together, and then that goes in over here. I need to take the dynamometer out and put in a regular shaft, but I left it in so I could show you guys that it's putting out 4 kilowatts power, 1 torque, 4 kilorads of speed. That goes in the bevel junction all the way down the shaft, and let's see, and then that goes to another bevel gear which goes into the pipe pump. For some reason this one's always empty like this, not sure why, but pushing out 151, and then that goes over here. I've taken out all the water, everything's staying good and hydrated. I've added a third sprinkler over here, and I haven't got these water sources taken out yet. This one I can't do. I've tried running pipe, and you'll see that about, oh, on the other side it did like 3 of them. On this side it won't even do any. It just instantly an empty pipe. Okay, this side I can go 3 blocks and then it's empty. And that's only because it's got 101 pressure. I'm guessing it has to be above that. So I would have to put in another pipe pump to be able to do this last field over here. But I don't think the IC2 plants are going to get any benefit from the sprinkler. The only real benefit of the sprinkler is going to be having less water source blocks. And I still got to take out this one and that pipe down there. And I can do the same thing over here. Put a piece of dirt here and make this a full farm. But I put my Pam's Harvest Craft stuff over here. Been basically going through and harvesting everything and then finishing out the rows. That way I've got full rows of each one of the crops that I have up here. I obviously don't have everything planted here, just a little bit here and there, mixture of about everything. Over here I was just doing a little bit of testing to see what I could get between wheat and carrots, and the only thing that I've gotten any different is pumpkins. Then I took them over here and was trying to breed 4 wheat together to see if I could raise the stats up on it, and ended up getting pumpkins here as well. Wrong ones. Alright, that'll work. So I'm just going to keep breeding these over and over. Because I don't have the scanner, I actually have to pop these off if I can't remember what each one is. I really should bring signs out here and put a sign somewhere that says, northeast, southwest, and what the stats are, or write it down or something, but I haven't done it yet, so I just replant them each time. It's only like the second one. Here I'm just trying to get different flowers, trying to get the different colors. So I decided to put 2 indigo, blackhorn, which are the 2 flowers I had at the time, and then another wort just to give it a higher tier value. And I got cyan. So now I'm going to take this one over here to my farm that I have over here, which is basically just a all IC2 farm I'm starting. I don't have any real reason behind anything I'm doing here. I'm just kind of putting the different, I just put the melon on there. That was supposed to be the cyan. Alright, so I'll just throw it here and then pop that off when it gets done growing. I don't really think, other than random chance, there's anything else I'm going to get here. So I think I'm going to pull all the wheat off and all the carrots off and try putting just a row of netherwort here and see what kind of crossbreeding I can get between them. I may do one more run of, wheat and carrot together, but I don't think there's a whole lot that I could get, so not real worried about it. Now, one thing with my sprinkler system is I had to put a windmill in to run the pump because the DC engine could not keep up. So let's see if I can find my good spot here. Oh yeah, just dive off here. And this thing is making some real good pump noises now that it's got that. I really need to fill in the dirt around that area. This was my idea for a pump house before I put in the windmill, and it kind of don't work the way I had to do it. This is the wooden gear that I had over there a long time ago that I have here, bevel gear to change the shaft power with the pump, and then the fins to keep the wooden gear cool. And that's about all that's going on with that. I could probably keep my pressure up a little bit better if I'd run my pipe straight up here and move this over here closer, and then I'd be able to have that last one, but not real worried about it at the moment. I might do that later on, but I'm using that to feed my fermenters over there, which aren't even being used very much right now because I haven't set up anything other than this engine here, you know, and I've even taken the wire off of it to use someplace else at the moment. And I better check and make sure my steam engines aren't running out of power down here, or out of water, I should say. Yeah, they're still good at the moment, so I'm going to throw some more lignite in there. And I have been cooking iron like crazy. I got all this lignite. I had regular lignite dust in that one. This is from my lignite vein over there, so I've just been using it in here for right now until I get the actual setup that I want to make done. Seems like I'm lagging a bit. I haven't been lagging this whole time I've been playing. I've been playing on here instead of the server for the last 2 days, so it must be that when I record that I'm getting a bit of lag from all the moving from over there back here and all the things I have set up over here now. Might have to turn my view distance down just a bit when I record. Let's see. I set this up very temporarily just so I can get the rest of what I have in here done, and then I'm going to set everything up when I get my transformers made. And I want to go ahead and get this put together. I need to get a wire mill made so I can start on the transformers. It'll be cheaper with a wire mill. So I'm making a engine, and let's see, it's gonna need these, and then 8 of those. It could also be the same kind of lag that I usually get on the server now. Let's see if I turn that off, if that little bit of lag I'm seeing goes away. I haven't noticed it up until now, but we'll see. Alright, so there is my motor, and over here I got the stuff to make the wire mill, which is basically the same thing. I want to look and make sure here before I make this. I was thinking it was a regular casing now that I put all them together. Yeah, I just screwed up. I need 6, not 6 regular ones, not 6 of the doubles. So let's go ahead and just throw these back in. Luckily, I still got a good amount of heat in here, so I can just pop them in, and it will only take 300 heat to get back up. And I got my Ingvar plate, so I can get that taken care of. Get my oxygen back down here. Right now I don't have anything that I need to run through the roaster, but I have all of this stuff that I need to run through here, so that's why I needed to get that big tank made. While this bronze is cooking back up, take you down here. Done a little bit of work down here. I got red brick put in here to kind of save things if I have a oops. And I built this big boy back here. This is what took all my iron. I was building that big boy. Getting ready to hook it up eventually, but I haven't got there yet. And that thing takes an absurd amount of steel to make. Alright, shredder's done. So I can turn this back on. So one thing I'm going to be so happy about when I get the transformer set up, where I can just leave things run multiple machines at a time. Right now I got to be real careful on what I run, because it will even if I have enough power, it won't get there because of the lack of the wire. Alright, this should be done now. Pop these out. And I'm going to be making a new crucible. I got this stack of molybdenum from the scheelite that I've been doing to get tungsten. So I'm going to work on cooking that up probably right after this episode. So then I can do my molybdenum crucible. And I think I need to go to Tantalium after that. Oh, it's top. Figures. I knew I had the right stuff, just in the wrong order. There we go. So now we got a wire mill and the engine to run it, and I just need to make the battery box for it. And might as well throw that together. Stop taking so much. Alright. Throw this in here. And there's my wires. And then we'll just throw these in here. And I gotta grab some wood. I need to make a cutter soon. Haven't gotten around to it yet. There's a lot of machines I need to make, but I definitely need to make a cutter soon. Even though I got that tree farm out there cutting me wood constantly, I have plenty of it. It just feels like a waste doing it this way. Now, I have no idea where I'm going to put these yet, or how I'm going to put them yet. They're probably going to go somewhere in this mess, but I'm not sure. I'd rather put them over here, but then I got to figure out how I'm going to move everything. So, I have no idea where I'm going to put them. Just in case somebody's watching this that hasn't watched the server ones, basically you set them up like this, and this has to go, is it side or back? Yeah, back. So it goes like that, and this can go anywhere as long as it's connected to this. So this will do it right here. Just got to hook power to that. And for right now, until I get the circuit stuff made up, it's going to look just like that. That'll be my on-off switch to turn off power to the wire mill. So then I just got to figure out where I'm going to put that for it to do what it needs to do. And I'll figure all that out later on after this gets done. And same with piping that up. And you'll notice my IC2 part of the farm down there is gone, except for the sugar cane, which I haven't got up here yet. And most everything's out of down there. I still got to go down and grab some more, the rest of it, and bring it up. But I'm starting to get things done around here. Let's see, is there anything else I needed to talk about? I think that's about it, actually. Oh, I need to make a new boiler here and redo my setup for my wood farm out here, because as of right now, these top two aren't doing a thing, because I'm just using this to put the dark oak in, and it's empty, and I've used up all the creosote. But when I have the upper two running, it backs up on creosote with those three. So I need to make me a fourth one and make the multi-block. Just haven't gotten around to doing so yet. And I think I might make a IC2, or not IC2, an Ender IO capacitor bank to hold this power, and actually start storing me up some RF rather than using it all for IC2 stuff, Gregtech stuff. That way, if I need it for something, I've got it. And I can always send it over here if I need to. What is complaining? Everything should have plenty of power right now. And that's got plenty of power. And that's got plenty of power. The only thing that could be short on power would be this, but it's turned off. So it shouldn't be complaining either. No idea. But I'm going to work on getting some more iron done up now that I got my thing set up, and probably get the transformers done, figure out how I'm going to hook all that up. And it's going to take a little while to do all that, so I'll probably be back on the server for tomorrow and getting some work done there. Thursday we got a new update coming out, so we'll have an update video hopefully from the server, if everything's going okay and Axel can update it for me quick enough that I can get on and take a look at things and get the video done. I like to do them the same day. And this thing is great for now that we have these nuggets coming out from there. It's real nice because I can just grab, 9 nuggets, throw it in there, and pull the ingot out just like that. Ain't gotta mess with the stupid crafting table, so that is nice for that. Also for the rubber stuff, it works, I do believe, with dust as well, but I like to use my dust funnel, so I don't usually use it. I do use it for like netherrack and stone dust, mainly just stone dust, because netherrack I'm still keeping this way, but I do use it for this to make the blocks until I get another dust funnel made, which I've got plenty of steel done up. I'm probably going to do that here pretty soon. Look at all that molly I got. That's all from just doing a few stacks of sheelite. Well, more than a few stacks. Done probably 5, 6 stacks of sheelite and got almost a stack and a half of molly out of it. Which, something I forgot to mention on the server the other day. Alright, somebody pissed. That thing's not getting enough power. Okay. Holy hell, I hate that noise. Okay. If y'all remember, I was talking about Greg redoing the properties of, or recalculating Ultimate. And if y'all remember correctly, the durability was 512. It is now 1024. So it's upped to double its durability now that he's recalculated it. So it is now a very viable option and a very valuable option to use for making tools and picks and stuff like that out of, because you don't have to worry about losing all that durability. We are going down in EU badly, so I am not lighting that. I have probably ran it out of water again. Yep, they are going down. Always important to check that before you pop that in there, which is one reason why I seriously want to get the automation for this set up to where charcoal is going straight in there, so then I don't have to worry about running out of water like that. Because with just 2 boilers on, if I fill that with charcoal as well, it doesn't use all the water, creates more than what it can use. And even though I've got, charcoal being made automatically and lots of it over here, I've got almost a full barrel of it. I still don't want to be wasteful and waste a bunch that I don't need to be. But I'm going to get that moved downstairs and hook up the 2 boilers I had up here downstairs for power. The only thing really holding me back right now on doing so is I'm still limited to just these 2 as my main source to hold the power other than this here that holds power. But I can't send power into this. I can only send power into these. And I want to switch over to that big boiler when I put the other two boilers in. So I need to start setting up the thing to make energy crystals, but I've got to get up to tungsten, and I've got to find some more chrome because I am currently out of chrome, which means I need to go tear me up a redstone vein and get me a bunch of rubies up here and get them processed. But right now I'm trying to get this scheelite all processed, so I'm not in a big hurry to run down there and dig up another mine when I still have all these things I'm trying to get processed. So just takes a little bit of time. Eventually I'll have it all set up, and then I'll get bored. So I like, taking my time, and gives me time to do other things that, if I had everything going, I wouldn't, have probably set up all that over there, because I'd have plenty of machines in here to keep me busy. But since I have, all this processing time to kill, that gives me time for projects like that to set up and kind of play around with crops and things that I typically don't do because it's kind of boring. Speaking of which, I gotta go make sure that one did not turn to weeds on me. And after I check that out, I think I'll let you guys go for the night. And I never put the other crossbar on. Good thing that thing didn't grow weeds, because they can grow weeds if you just leave them open. I've seen where people have put an entire field of nothing but crop bars just so they could get the weeds to make biogas out of. So now I gotta, actually, I'm probably gonna pop this off for now. That way I don't have to worry about it making weeds at the moment, because I'm going to upload this video for you guys for tonight and probably take a break from playing for a little bit and probably play a little bit of Factorio so you guys can have some of that to watch, because apparently some of you guys actually enjoy watching me screw that game up, because I have been making a lot of messes in playing that game, but I'm learning, and that's what I enjoy about playing it. Alright, so take it easy. Have a good one, everybody. And like I said, I'm probably going to be back on the server for the next few days, maybe the rest of this week, and get some more stuff done, and I'll come back here and show you what's been going on. So have a good one.